No. Hey guys, what is up? I'm actually here to tell you today that I finished band camp. 2 days later, I go back to school. And a lot of you people do. And, yeah. It's kind of sad. My message to you guys, your last day of freedom, I guess you can say, make the best of it. Your last day is what you make of it. So make the best of it. You've heard this before, and to be honest, you hear it for a reason. Anyways, guys, I want to talk about one thing, and this is involving people who are wanting to do band, so particularly marching band. Now, here's the thing about marching band. There are a lot of things you have to do in order to be in marching band. Now, with me, with mine, there is competition and non-competition band. And we do shows involving like moving props around, and we have to do a lot of marching, physical movement, and memorizing our coordinates and knowing where to go. This could be. It's not really your typical leisure activity. It's an activity that may help you become more social or gain you lots of new friends. And of course add some people to your social circle. I think that's how you, did I use the term wrong? I never understood the term completely. Comment below. But it's one thing about it. It's an activity that also requires you to be committed. I mean, anyone will say that. You have to be committed to what you're heading in for, like what you're about to do. See, what you do is you have to make sure you know how to march right. Now, here's the thing about it. If you get, if you get criticized by your directors for certain things, use that criticism to turn it more into a positive thing. Like, for example, like you're marching wrong. Like, for example, you are like, see the way you do. See, I'm gonna try and show this to you in a way I can. And yeah, this is really poor. But look, see, involving forward marching. This is a very poor representation, but you kind of get the point of it. You need to have your toes up, and you also need to really keep the feet up, but also be in a straight path. Unless you have to do a movement that involves moving at an angle. See, the thing is about it, you have to really be devoted. See, the thing is, you have to really understand what you're doing, and you have to understand, memorize angles, where you're going, the step size you have to take. There's a lot of different things that go into that, and they'll tell you, but this is me just saying as a band student, Also, involving the process. See, band is a very time-consuming activity. And if you're willing to give away free time to do that, then that's good, because if you just want to leave that alone to just do something else, it's not exactly a smart idea, because what you sign for band for if you're not really going to do anything? If you're not, really going to, if you're not going to be devoted to the cause, well, not to the cause, but to the class. The things you can do, if you're not going to be committed, you're going to be kicked out. You may be kicked out of marching band. You may be downgraded to non-competition to non-competition. That's if you had competition to begin with, or you may just be kicked out of marching band completely. Another tip is prepare yourself for band camp. See, the thing is with band camp is usually it's during the summer. Well, obviously it is. It's before school starts, obviously. For me, it was a couple weeks. I was there for a couple weeks, and my God, I had to fight through it, and I'm happy I did. I fought through it for a few years. I don't really want to tell what year I'm in. You can probably figure out for yourself. You keep asking me, I'm not really going to answer the questions in the comments or anything like that. I'm just, whatever. I've been banned for a few years, and one thing I can say is that you need to be really prepared to do something. For one, drink a lot of water. See, the thing is with band and where I live, it is really hot in the morning sometimes. There are some evening practices that we had. And those, you still have to drink water because you want to keep yourself hydrated and moving throughout the entire day. But you do become tired. But, however, when it comes to morning or mid-afternoon, early afternoon practices, like early evening or whatever the hell, you are going to suffer a lot of heat. Particularly, I mean, it isn't summer, and of course it isn't fall yet, so you're probably going to be suffering a lot of heat, particularly, especially in where I live. Lots of heat. So better drink a lot of water, and yeah. And if you don't feel very good, and you're doing something at the moment, on like if you're going to be practicing or something like that, if you're on the practice field or whatever the hell, get off the field. And if there's a tent, go sit there and, you know, rest for a bit, drink, cool off, and you'll be fine. If you need to go to the bathroom, just go to the bathroom. I mean, not really. I mean, for my band directors, they weren't really restricting you to do anything. If you had to do it, go ahead. You know, if there's an emergency, yeah. But yeah. Also, make sure you're really in a good amount of shape. I mean, if you want to do it and you're not in the best shape, that is fine. Go ahead. If you want to do it, do it. But remember, it's a very physical activity, so you're really going to be very tired. You may get tired, you may feel a bit weak, but try and fight that. The number one thing I think you should really do is really fight to keep yourself focused. Always stay focused on your objective, because I mean, what helps lead to success in life is commitment and confidence. That's really more of a common sense. It's more of like common sense, almost, something like that. If you're committed to something and you go forward with it and you never give up, you never let anything get in your way, you never slow down on it, like never take a break from it, or just leave it alone altogether, or just quit, you'll achieve what you're striving for. I mean, you have to work hard in order to do something like this. Like, you need to if you want to march well, do your best. Really try hard. Hold an instrument up for a while, depending on which instrument. It's nice to depend on which instrument you're carrying, but of course you may get tired of it. Try and fight that, you know? Also, just hopefully, I mean, being in shape is the best part. Being in shape is really is something that I do recommend, but I wouldn't recommend, you know, it's like just get into shape right now. I mean, if you want to do it in your current state, that is fine. I mean, you can become a bit more. You can gain strength from doing the stuff on the practice field. Okay, sure, that's not. I mean, and it wouldn't be a negative, because I mean, it helps you do a lot of things, like helping you to like keep your posture up whenever you're marching or holding an instrument for a long period of time. It's not easy. Saying it's easy that's just a joke, and that's hurtful, because what's easy about it? You have to learn how to do a show, memorize it. But don't let that deter you from doing band if you want to, because this is something I really highly recommend if you want to do anything involving music, or, you know, you're hoping to be more physical with activities in school. I really recommend it. I mean, there's nothing else for me to say. If you want to do it and you have love for music, go ahead. It's your decision. I'm not influencing you, but I am giving you tips on being like being the marching band involving, like, you have to be prepared. Make sure you're always on top of things. Make sure if you need to pronounce some like music, like stand tunes, do that. If you need to sign a form, do that as quickly as possible. Also, if you have some problems, or if you're having some issues, don't be afraid to ask like a squad leader, section leader, or drum major, or even a band director. I think they'd be happy to, like, you know, answer whatever questions you have. I think it really just, you know, be respectful to people around you, like in the band, because I mean, you'll gain a lot of great friends from that. And there's a lot of great people. I met a lot of great people. And if you heard that, my sister, her friends, her boyfriend and his two friends, his brother and his friends, my mom and my dad are watching football. They have Buffalo Wild Wings. Aha! And some French fries from Five Guys. It works. I had like 5 of those. I'm surprised I haven't thrown up yet. Anyways, also, really just eat healthy food. I mean, sure, it doesn't hurt to go to a fast food place, but it's not something I highly recommend. If you want to do that, go ahead. I mean, like, that's if you want to if there's ever times where you take a break from in between, like to have some lunch, if you want to go out and get some, that is totally fine. But I would recommend being a little bit more healthier with your food, like sometimes bringing to lunch and like bringing like a more balanced meal. It just helps with energy. It helps you stay. It can probably help you from a physical standpoint. Because I mean, it's nice to have fast food. I mean, sure it's not healthy, but it's something that can satisfy you, especially if you're hungry. But yeah. Recommendations like for what you can eat in the morning, probably, yogurt can be a good one, peanut butter toast, like toasted peanut butter on it. I mean, anyone will know, you know what I'm talking about. Those are really ones I really recommend, and I don't know, if you find some other healthy options, hey, that's good. Comment below some of your options you want to give to some people in the comment section below, or if you want to, do anything about that. I just want to get some healthy options involving what to eat in order to. Band is a very physical activity. It demands it's very demanding, but if you can power through. But I think if you are strong-willed, and you believe in yourself, you believe that you can do it, you can do it. There's nothing else for me to say other than if you want to do band, go ahead. And if you are ready, and make sure that you're prepared to take on the physical challenges and the mental challenges that awaits you, and that you're gonna have to deal with in band. Now maybe it's scary, but remember this. But remember, if you want to do band, do it. If you're afraid of the challenges that await you, you can probably talk to somebody to help you. But I don't want that to be a reason for you to not do it, because you're missing on a great opportunity to be part of to represent your school. And I'm talking about like high school marching band particularly. There's even colleges. I know. What kind of college does not have a marching band, huh? But I am happy. But what was my train of thought? Let's see. I lost it. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Yeah, I have a temper problem. But if you want me, just be ready to face the challenges that await you and the difficulties with marching band. It's not going to be easy, but if you can do it, but if you believe in yourself, you can power through it, and thus do it. I think I remember what I'm talking about. It's a great, you're missing on a great opportunity to represent your school and also meet so many people, make so many new friends, and really get to know a lot of people. Seriously, I met so many great people in band. So many great friends, and it's nice, It's hard saying goodbye to some of the seniors I've grown up with in the few years I've been, with the years that have passed I've been in band. It's still going to happen. It's really sad saying goodbye to them, but one thing is, you never forget them, because they leave an impact on you. And I find them, and they are people who make band make you feel good. And one of the things I love about band is the people. Without them, I probably wouldn't really be happy. I don't think I would really be doing band for a while. I like to give credit to them, but also like to give credit for the direct also. But also have to give it to myself for pushing myself through this, being as confident as possible to do what I'm challenged to do, what I'm challenged to accomplish, challenged to face and accomplish. There's nothing else for me to say other than the fact that demanding, but you can do it. If you believe in yourself, you can do it. I really recommend do it. Do marching band if you want to, because I think it's a great opportunity. It's a great experience to meet so many new people and represent your school. Just do you have any other tips to give to people involving band? Do you have any tips that you want to give to people in the comments below? Stuff that I didn't talk about, some subjects that I missed on talking about that you probably wanted me to say. Comment below, subscribe to my channel for more videos.